Let's take away the mystery out of Botox.
God, I'm so obsessed. Literally obsessed.
I'm Nicole Habib. I'm a physician assistant specializing in medical aesthetics. Botox. So let's talk Botox.
Did you bring any Botox?
I didn't bring the Botox. I brought my cousin Eddie.
Botox is a neuromodulator and it's a brand. It's become the genericized trademark of the neuromodulator world.
It's become genericized.
It's like the Kleenex and Q-tip of neuromodulators.
We use the word Botox sometimes when we mean to say neuromodulator, but really it's one of many different neuromodulators on the market. There are several others, and you've probably heard of them or you maybe haven't, but there's a second one called Dysport.
If Botox is Coke, then Dysport is Pepsi. Dysport happens to be my personal favorite of the bunch. Then there is a third called Xeomin. It has the least accessory proteins around it and is the purest.
The fourth one, which just came out maybe less than a year ago, that one is called Jeuveau.
Why don't I know you? I'm new. I just moved here from Africa. What?
So which neuromodulator is best for you? Well, it's up to you and your injector to decide together.
And quite frankly, they're all very comparable to each other, and they all work very well. I like to encourage my patients to try all of them. Decide which one you prefer.
Quite literally, pick your poison. You might notice that one starts to work faster than another, or one lasts longer than another, or the purity aspect might be most important to you and not being injected with unnecessary accessory proteins.
Have you ever had Botox before?
Hello. My face doesn't move.
Sometimes it really just comes down to the injector's personal preference and the finesse of that specific neuromodulator in their hand.
Which one the injector prefers. Your injector prefers one brand over the other because in their hand, they just have more finesse with it. It's how it feels in their hand, how they're used to injecting. Some neuromodulators spread more than others in the muscle. You have to alter your injection technique slightly. Kind of in the same way a painter will have a preference for acrylic paint versus a preference for watercolors.
Let's decide. Maybe there's a happy tree, evergreen tree. He lives right there. Start with just touching the...
I'm very used to Dysport. I find that I really know what kind of outcome I'm going to get from Dysport, probably simply because I've used it the most.
Whichever neuromodulator you and your injector decide to use, it's important to trust that your injector has chosen the best one that meets your aesthetic needs and goals.
Questions?
No, just please help me, doctor.
Absolutely. It's usually easier to do these things right the first time, but... What? You seem dubious.
In order to understand how Botox works, we first need to understand wrinkles, and not all wrinkles are created equal. Some wrinkles end up on our face due to volume loss and gravity. Static wrinkles.
Well, do you see this fullness right here?
Now that you pointed it out.
We even get some wrinkles from how we sleep.
Okay, calm down. Breathe. Breathe.
And then other wrinkles are caused from continuous muscle movement. These are called dynamic wrinkles, and these are the wrinkles that Botox can soften or completely get rid of.
Dynamic wrinkles are caused from repeated muscle movement.
Check out this dynamic wrinkle. Ooh. So I've really let my Botox wear off.
So these are all dynamic wrinkles.
Botox works by stopping muscle movement.
So it's injected locally in very low dose into specific muscles, and it blocks that muscle movement.
Botox blocks the communication between your nerve and your muscle.
At that moment, I realized I'm blocked.
It stops the acetylcholine, which is the neurotransmitter that signals your muscle to contract. The signal that tells your muscle to contract and move. Block that movement completely, and I am unable to frown.
Do you have any feeling in your face?
Just in this one spot right here. And then from the eyebrows down, dead. Dead.
Is that a car alarm?
He's laughing. He's laughing.
So it paralyzes your muscles.
Ultimately paralyzing the muscle.
Paralyzes your muscles. Paralyzes. Crazy. You won't be able to frown.
I don't need to frown. Who wants to do this movement?
By preventing this continuous muscle contraction, you are then preventing the line from forming on the skin. No muscle movement, no wrinkle.
It's all about aging and dry skin.
Oh my god, ew, J-Van.
It doesn't work immediately. It takes a couple weeks for its full effect to kick in.
I am very, 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 very upset about this.
You don't look upset.
Oh, it's the Botox. I can't show emotion for another hour and a half.
So how long does Botox last?
Ooh. I really let mine wear off, didn't I? On average, it lasts between 90 to 120 days, and this is dependent on a few factors. Sometimes it's just your body chemistry, how quickly you metabolize it. It also depends on dosage. So how much was put in, how many units were injected. It is quite dose dependent. Your Botox doesn't wear off all at once. You're not going to be paralyzed one day and then able to move the next. It gradually starts to wear off over time. Wait a minute. I can frown again. I think it's time to redo my Botox. You're gonna love how you look with it, and you're gonna keep wanting to do it.
Why should I care about doing all of this? Isn't it all just vanity?
You're like really pretty.
Thank you.
So you agree? You think you're really pretty?
You can use Botox to help love who you see in the mirror. This is about preserving your self-identity. When you take care of yourself, you're preserving your own personal identity. Being sexy means being confident. When you like what you see in the mirror, you can go out confidently into the world and be who you want to be the person that you want to be, and achieve your goals,
Wait, that's me. Yes. I'm beautiful!
I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and please subscribe to my channel. So funny that I'm saying this. Oh.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.